MotorWeek is made possible by Rock Auto and Tire Rack.
Reaching 100 years is a milestone for any business. And now that the Chevrolet brand has done just that, we couldn't think of a better way to help them celebrate the Bowtie Brigade hitting triple-digit years than by hitting triple-digit speeds in a Centennial Edition Corvette ZR1. We took our triple-digit party to Roebling Road Raceway near Savannah, Georgia, where instead of lighting candles, we lit the tires of this 2012 Chevrolet Corvette ZR1 Centennial Edition. But before we took off, we took in what the Centennial Edition package adds to the ZR1. A deep carbon flash metallic paint job accompanied by satin black trim, satin black wheels with red stripes, and some new 100th anniversary badging. It's a great looking package with a version available for every 2012 Corvette. The remainder is all hardly typical fixed roof ZR1. Front fenders, peekaboo hood, and roof panel are all carbon fiber, while low-lying HID headlights are standard. Even though it's near the end of its life cycle, the long wheelbase, long hood, small cockpit, short rear deck design of the C6 still looks great to us. New to the ZR1 this year is an available PDE performance package that includes a full-width rear spoiler and Michelin Pilot Sport Cup tires, two 85/30/19s up front and three 35/25/20s in the rear. That's a lot of rubber on the road. And we put it to good use through Roebling Road's high-speed turns and came away very impressed. The tires stuck like crazy, but on the downside, that just made it harder to predict when they would stop sticking, making it not as confidence-inspiring as previous ZR1s we've had here at Roebling, but faster nonetheless. All that corner stickiness is also achieved with the ZR1's Performance Traction Management System that works with traction control, active handling, and selective ride control to give you full power only when you or the car can handle it. On the track, the ZR1 remains rough around the edges, but still a great handler that's brutally fast, while also being remarkable docile to drive on the street. The seats have supposedly been redesigned for this year, but they're still not great for track or street work. Brakes, however, are phenomenal. Through 2 days of Roebling round-arounds, they never showed any signs of fading. And only after all of that did we do straight-line brake testing from 60 and averaged a short 118 feet. As you might expect, straight-line acceleration is even more impressive. Getting the ZR1 to launch takes a bit of patience, but once you get rolling, there's big power all the way to the red line. Clutch is heavy but perfect for getting good feel for launching, and the shifter is extremely precise, clicking the close ratio gearbox through the gears like a sport bike. 0 to 60 is dispatched in just 3.5 seconds, while keeping the throttle buried for 11.8 seconds will get you to the end of the quarter mile at 126 miles per hour. All of that brute force power comes from GM's familiar LS9 supercharged 6.2-liter V8. Old school push rods and all, it pumps out 638 horsepower and 604 pound-feet of torque. One area where the C6 Corvette really shows its age is in the look of the interior and the feel of the materials that go with it. All Vettes do get some updates for 12, including the aforementioned seats with suede inserts, a new steering wheel, and slightly redesigned center console. The Centennial Edition gains a splash of 100 logos throughout the cabin and a leather-wrapped instrument panel and door trim, both with exposed red stitching. Let's hope the soon-to-arrive C7 Vette has an interior that's truly equal to the world-class status of the rest of the car. But despite the dated cabin environment and unlike most exotics, the ZR1 Corvette is a well-versed, dependable daily driver. And in the spirit of daily driving, government fuel economy ratings for the Corvette ZR1 continue to be impressive for a car with true supercar performance, burning through a gallon of premium every 14 miles in the city, 21 on the highway, and 17 in mixed use. Unfortunately, you'll also have to burn through a ton of cash to put a ZR1 Centennial Edition in your driveway, adding $4,950 to the ZR1's base price of $113,575 for a total of $118,525. Corvettes have always been one of our favorite sports cars for slicing up a racetrack, and it was truly our pleasure to help GM slice up some anniversary cake with this 2012 Chevrolet Corvette ZR1 Centennial Edition. Congratulations, and here's to another 100 years of bow tie badness.